You just don't know when to give up, do you?
I can do this all day. Stay down. Final warning. I could do this all day.
What is good, YouTube? Warstu here. If you're into the Marvel Cinematic Universe and Avengers 4, this is the channel for you, so make sure to subscribe to never miss a video. So we know from the ending of Avengers Infinity War by now, unless you've been stuck under a rock or living under a rock for the past month, you will know the main marketing for Avengers Infinity War was how does Captain America hold off Thanos, which was very misleading. We know that Captain America didn't hold off Thanos at all. It was very misleading. Was such a cool topic point to talk about on the channel. So where does the movie go from here? Because at the end of Avengers Infinity War, Thanos wiped out half the universe, just like Gamora said he would if he got hold of all the Infinity Stones. So now, by now, we know that the strongest Avenger is gonna be Captain Marvel, which was confirmed by the Russo brothers, not me, sorry. I know it's currently actually Thor, because in Thor 3, Thor destroyed the Hulk in the war arena, although the Grandmaster cheated, and then Thor nearly killed Thanos, but the God of Thunder himself doesn't play video games, or more specifically, doesn't play Fortnite or Call of Duty, so he doesn't know about the headshot rule. So recently there was a leak, I guess you could say, so careful for spoilers, but it might not be true. So this is a rumor, don't take it as set in stone. So the movie evolves around the relationship between Captain America and Iron Man. Timeline altercations have restored Mjolnir, and Captain wields it against Thanos to allow the others to escape and is killed off, holding Thanos off. Damn! So, which tells us possibly how Captain America, aka Steven Rogers, aka Chris Evans, will leave the MCU. We already know that the actor's contract is out of date, and it appears that Chris Evans doesn't want to re-sign. Sources have suggested that he's currently starring in a Broadway play called Lobby Hero, and he couldn't attend the actual premiere of Avengers Infinity War because it was opening, I think, at night. The Times profile also went on to say, for now he has no plans to return to the franchise. You want to get off the train before you are pushed, he said, and expects the planned reshoots in the fall will mark the end to his tender in the familiar red and white blue super suit, which is gonna make a lot of people cry because he's been in that role for so many years. It's some people's favorite movies is Avengers Civil War, Avengers the First Avenger, and all them kind of movies, so people will be sad when it happens. So within Infinity War, we didn't get to see Iron Man and Captain America squash their absolute beef, so they will have to address that within the actual Avengers 4. So that bit will actually be true. Recently it did come out on an article on comicbook.com where them two were supposed to actually meet in Infinity War, but that was the early stage of writing and it got scrapped. So we know that Captain did, actually this is quite funny, we know that Captain America did actually slightly move Mjolnir during Avengers Age of Ultron, which shocked Thor. So we know that Captain is worthy. He's worthy to break the enchantment, you could say. So it would make sense if Captain America could hold it, to be honest. If you remember the clip where all the other Avengers, Hawkeye, Captain America, all tried to lift it and they couldn't budge it. So if he does die saving Iron Man, this would make a perfect ending for Chris Evans' time in the MCU, and it would be a beautiful moment that would make people cry. So how it went down in the comics is a bit different. The biggest and most iconic moment came when we saw Captain America stand up against Thanos, resisting him when he tried to grab Captain. This moment is surely homage to a big comic book moment for Captain America. Stood up against Thanos all alone. Here's how Cap versus Thanos went down in the comics. The fight was absolutely brutal for the heroes versus Thanos. It managed to wipe all them out, and only Captain America was left alive. This was a huge moment in the Infinity Gauntlet comic, as Captain America delivered a powerful speech. As long as one man stands against you, Thanos, you will never be able to claim victory. I've lived my life by those sentiments. They are worth dying for. And then there's the funny bit where, you know, in the first Captain America movie where he says, I can do this all day long. You know, the bit where he's getting beat up. And obviously then they do that in Civil War when he says, I can do this all day long. Pretty funny. I'll actually overlay a clip right now if I can find it. At the moment, Captain America showed that one man really can make a difference and sacrifice himself for the greater good. Everyone died, but this was the plan of Adam Warlock. He had kept it secret from the Silver Surfer. Obviously, we don't have this in the MCU. In reserve in order to make the move, and Cap was the distraction Thanos. While he did that, Silver Surfer struck on that moment and took the gauntlet out of Thanos' hand. Well, Surfer eventually failed, but this marked the moment that the Mad Titan can be defeated, and by this time his allies also began to turn against him. Now Cap died at this very moment, so the fans are very worried that Thanos would crush him in this movie in this very moment. This would be an emotional moment for fans. Even if you don't like him, no one would actually like to see Captain America die on the big stage. Could Captain America leave on such a high note, saving the whole world? But my question to you guys is, who is going to steal the Infinity Gauntlet in this very moment? We know that Avengers 4 is going to explore the multiverse, the quantum realm, the dark dimension, maybe. And we also know that supposedly out of all the original Avengers, that only 2 of them are going to survive. In my opinion, it's going to be Black Widow and Thor. No, Thor and Iron Man. I really can't see him killing Iron Man off, guys. So anyway, guys, let me know. Do you think Thor is worthy of lifting Mjolnir? Do you think Thanos is going to kill Captain America just like he did in the comics? And do you think this is the end of Captain America for the MCU? Chris Evans has basically already confirmed this story by saying you got to get off that train before you are pushed. Well, no one wants to be pushed off the train, do they, guys? So anyway, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment for all the MCU content. It's going to keep rolling all the way through to till phase 10. Or, well, it's just going to keep going and going and going. Anyway, guys, I will catch you in another video very soon, guys. Catch ya later.